In the world of supercars, raw power and beautiful design aren't just features. They're statements. But today, we're not just admiring art. We're putting two beasts head-to-head. One represents old-school Italian thunder, the Ferrari 812 Superfast. The other is Japan's precision-engineered street weapon, the Nissan GT R NISMO. Two cars, two philosophies, and one burning question: does sheer horsepower still rule, or has modern engineering caught up? Let's set the stage. The Ferrari 812 comes in with an unapologetic 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12, producing a jaw-dropping 789 horsepower. No turbos, no hybrid tech, just raw, screaming power. This engine is the last of its kind. It revs to 8,900 RPM and delivers an old-school supercar experience with a front-engine, rear-wheel drive layout. It's loud, dramatic, and a tribute to Ferrari's legacy. Now, meet the challenger. The Nissan GT R NISMO may have fewer cylinders, but don't be fooled. Under the hood sits a hand-built 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6, churning out 600 horsepower. Not as much as the Ferrari, sure, but the GTR is lighter, all-wheel drive, and packed with decades of motorsport evolution. It doesn't just go fast, it launches like a missile. It's the result of relentless refinement, with razor-sharp aerodynamics and cutting-edge electronics. So, what happens when these two meet? On paper, the Ferrari 812 wins the horsepower game. It hits 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds and tops out over 211 miles per hour. That's insane, especially for a car that isn't relying on turbos. The sound alone can send shivers down your spine. Driving it is a theatrical event. The steering is ultra-responsive, and every downshift sounds like a gunshot. This car isn't trying to be subtle, it wants to dominate. The GTR, however, plays a different game. It goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, faster than the Ferrari, thanks to its launch control system and AWD grip. It's clinical, sharp, and brutally effective. While the Ferrari wants to dance on the edge, the GTR pins you to your seat and says, hang on. But it's not just about numbers. It's about how these cars make you feel. Driving the Ferrari is like conducting an orchestra at 9,000 RPM. The V12 engine is always talking to you, pulling you deeper into the experience. It's a car that demands respect and rewards bravery. Every curve becomes a test of your courage. The GT R NISMO, on the other hand, is like a precision tool. It's fast, sure, but what surprises most people is how easy it is to drive fast. Its grip, balance, and composure feel unshakable. It doesn't shout. It just performs again and again. It's not trying to be a traditional supercar. It's a new-age machine built for efficiency and aggression. Now let's talk about price. The Ferrari 812 Superfast comes in at over $400,000. It's a luxury, a collector's dream, and a status symbol. The GT R NISMO? You can get one for around $220,000. Still expensive, but nearly half the cost of the Ferrari. That price difference raises an interesting question. Is the Ferrari twice the car? Visually, both cars are stunning, but in different ways. The Ferrari is sculpted, elegant, and instantly recognizable. Its design screams performance with Italian flair. The GT R NISMO looks aggressive, almost angry, with a wide stance, vents everywhere, and carbon fiber bits that actually work. It's the kind of car that car people notice immediately. When it comes to the driving experience, it boils down to this. The Ferrari is built to give you goosebumps. The GTR is built to destroy lap times. One is emotion, the other is execution. But here's the twist. You haven't even seen what happens on the track yet. Because when these two face off in a real-world showdown, things get very, very interesting. It's no longer about engine size or brand prestige. It's about traction, cornering, heat, brakes, and how hard each car can be pushed before it screams enough. Now that we've set the stage with design, engineering, and raw mechanical philosophies, it's time to pit the Ferrari 812 Superfast and the Nissan GT R NISMO against each other where it really counts on the road, on the track, and in the hearts of enthusiasts. Let's start with pure performance. The Ferrari 812 Superfast doesn't just sound fast, it is fast. With its 6.5 liter, naturally aspirated V12 pushing out 789 horsepower, this rear-wheel drive beast launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just under 2.8 seconds. That's blisteringly quick for a car with no forced induction. But more than the numbers, it's how the power comes in. The 812 delivers a rush of torque, high in the rev range, encouraging you to wind the engine up past 8,000 RPM. The experience is intoxicating. It's loud, aggressive, and downright emotional. It demands respect and skill to master. There's no turbo lag, no artificial sound piped into the cabin, just raw, unfiltered power screaming through 12 cylinders. On the other hand, the Nissan GT R NISMO takes a very different path to near identical acceleration, with its 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6 delivering 600 horsepower to all four wheels via an incredibly intelligent all-wheel drive system and dual-clutch transmission. The GT R NISMO hits 60 in roughly 2.5 seconds. Yes, it's faster in a straight line, and you don't need to be a racing driver to extract its full potential. You push the pedal, and the car just grips and goes. It's like launching a guided missile. The twin turbos give a completely different power band, more mid-range punch, and less drama, but stunning effectiveness. It's clinical, almost scary in its efficiency. And that's where the GTR earns its nickname, Godzilla. But here's where the plot thickens. When it comes to handling, these two giants couldn't feel more different. The Ferrari 812 Superfast relies on balance, rear-wheel drive purity, and razor-sharp steering. Its four-wheel steering system helps rotate the car at high speeds, giving it incredible agility despite its size. The 812 feels alive under your fingertips. It's constantly communicating. You feel the weight shift, the tires bite, the rear end twitching under hard acceleration. Driving it fast is like dancing with a dragon. Beautiful but deadly. Get it wrong, and it'll bite back. Meanwhile, the GT R NISMO is a completely different animal. It doesn't dance, it attacks. Its electronically controlled AWD system and traction management let it grip the tarmac like few other cars can. You can throw it into a corner with reckless confidence, and it will just stick. The steering is less delicate than the Ferrari, but the precision is still there. The GTR gives you the feeling that you're untouchable, that no matter how hard you push, the car will pull you through. It doesn't reward finesse in the same way the Ferrari does, but it delivers lap times that make supercar royalty sweat. And then there's the matter of presence. When a Ferrari 812 rolls down the street, people notice, heads turn, phones come out. It's more than a car, it's a symbol, a celebration of speed and art and Italian soul. The way the light dances off its curves, the scream of the V12, the badge on the hood, it carries decades of legacy in every inch. Owning a Ferrari is about more than driving. It's about belonging to a story. The GT R NISMO, on the other hand, is quieter in its appeal, at least to outsiders. To the casual viewer, it might just be another Japanese coupe. But to enthusiasts, it's something else entirely. It's a badge of honor, a car that's earned respect, not through design flair, but through decades of domination. It whispers instead of shouts. But those who know. The GTR community is passionate, tight-knit, and reveres performance above everything. The GT R NISMO might just be your perfect machine. This isn't just a battle of V12 versus V6. It's a battle of heart versus mind, emotion versus precision, Europe versus Japan. But maybe the real win is that we get to live in a world where both exist. Because whether you fall for the Ferrari's soul or the GTR's science, one thing is clear, we're in the golden age of performance. Which side are you on? The soulful scream of a V12 or the surgical strike of twin-turbo V6? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.